We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the 66ers and the Thunder. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Travis Blondie, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So digging in now, Monty Smith, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
At the plate, Ben Kohler, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting first, the center fielder, Jesse Nelson.
Now batting, Jesse Nelson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here comes the 0-1.
Get down, 1-1.
Two out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Here now the 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Stepping in now, Tyler Blackwell.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. The 66ers are out in front 1-0. Alec Johnson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in, Brian Hannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Brian Hannon.
Here it comes.
At the ball.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
At the plate, Saul Worthing having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right field. Franchise.
At the plate, Scott Franchise, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Cannon stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding in, Mike Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Striding forward, King, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Number 84.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't.
And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, McGee. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. The average sits at 294. 14 homers, 53 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0. He's running. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
So striding in, Dallas Phillips. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Down with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
J.P. Humphries is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball three. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alec Johnson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. One run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
So now to the plate, Monty Smith. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now back, the left fielder, Ben Kohler.
Stepping up now, Ben Kohler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. he's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
A 1-1 to 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. Uranus leads this one 3-1. In now, Hal Hale. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in, Andrew Arellano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Arellano brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
There's the 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that's the first out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Michael Lopez.
Now at the plate, Michael Lopez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Edwin Miles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackwell will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Jesse Nelson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Tyler Blackwell, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
A runner at second, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, King.
Number 84.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Standing in, McGee. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-0 home. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 99, Dallas Phillips.
Digging in, Dallas Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. The 66ers are out in front here, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Travis Blondie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. On the season, Cannon possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Worthy.
Stepping into the box, Saul Worthing, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
0-2, here it comes. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2 count.
Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Stepping in now, Scott Franchise. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, J.P. Humphries.
J.P. Humphries.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Humphries is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Alec Johnson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, Monty Smith.
To the plate now, Monty Smith. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Mike Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's low.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Full count still.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in now, Hal Hale. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball 1. I got to count 1-2.
Still 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Andrew Arellano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It was a sinker that misses for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Michael Lopez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. J.J. Zemecki takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
J.J. Zemecki.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ben Kohler. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Blackwell.
Ready now, Tyler Blackwell comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather div you 6 inches off east-west. than to have you call that high fastball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Edwin Miles.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Milton Otto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Cannon. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Brett Sanders takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Sanders.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, King.
Number 84.
Now here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled off. Bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in, McGee. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
The third baseman, number 99, Garrett Phillips.
At the plate, Dallas Phillips. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, J.P. Humphries, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Saul Worthing. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Scott Franchise, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Franchise is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2. Mike Hayes is on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Dante Tracy enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. To the plate now, Mike Hayes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hal.
Riding in once again, Hal Hale. He's set and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 1.
Count was 2-1.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in, Andrew Arellano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. This is line to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Michael Lopez, as he'll take a look at his sinker here. Too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The set and the 2-0. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters do up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2. Willie Cole is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Hit hard to third, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the shortstop, Monty Smith.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Monty Smith. He flew out in his last at bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Ben Kohler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Kohler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Uranus is on top, 5-2. Hayden Norwood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Edwin Miles. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Way late on the fastball for strike one. Hamby, a native Texan. He's a 9-year major league vet. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kohler will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So coming to the plate, Brian Cannon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. Popped up. King in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kohler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 13. Worthy.
Edward Potter takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Saul Worthing will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. John Lawton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jesse Nelson. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Tyler Blackwell, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 84.
Stepping up to the plate, King. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Scott Franchise, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Franchise.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Potter has thrown a little over 50 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Mike Hayes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Al Hale.
Into the box now, Hal Hale. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, This is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
So now to the plate, Andrew Arellano. Bounce towards the mound. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Uranus is out in front here, 5-3.
Guy Eaton comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
McGee is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Dallas Phillips. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The catcher, number 1, J.P. Humphrey.
Digging in once again, J.P. Humphreys, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Edward.
Nate Sweeney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming in the pinch hit, Nate Sweeney.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Blake Newman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the speed threat, Michael Lopez.
Michael Lopez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Smith will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Edwin Miles.
Into the box now, Edwin Miles. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Newman rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And that misses 1-1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nilsson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Guy Eaton.
Corey Esparza will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 18 homers and 60 runs batted in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that. And
this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The 66ers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alec Johnson earned his 9th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Travis Blondie was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Blake Newman hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.